Welcome back to Shattered but Unbreakable. Today, I had planned on doing something completely different. I had a whole other episode in mind. Not only a whole other episode, but an entire new series. But episode 8, this is the one I didn't know I needed to say until last night when I had a dream, a very distinct, divine dream that this podcast was meant to go to 10 episodes in this arc. 10, not 7, not 8, 10. And this one is where I stop telling stories about healing and start telling the truth about mine.
She is a warrior, ain't nothing gonna slow.
That was Warrior by Alita Langford, my friend, soul sister, and sideline powerhouse in gut health, used with permission and very deep gratitude. Go follow her and feel her fire for yourself. I didn't just become a trauma-informed master coach to help others. I started by coaching over 50 people for free to serve, to learn, to show up in the mess and do the work. But what I didn't expect was that every training, every lesson, every breakthrough I coached someone else through, I was learning it too, right on schedule, right in the middle of my own fire. I've walked through betrayal. I've stood in courtrooms with my knees shaking. I've rebuilt my business from scratch in the middle of heartbreak and legal fees and nights where I wondered if I could even keep my own home. I've cried in public bathrooms while attempting to buy food for one and laughed loud and free on days I never thought joy would return. I became a coach thinking I was here to lead others out. But the truth is, I had to walk out with them, alongside them, through the grief, through the self-betrayal, through the doubt, and through the rubble. Dr. Paul Jenkins, my mentor, teacher, and dear friend, taught me something I come back to often. Mood follows motion. You don't have to feel confident to take the step. You take the step, and confidence catches up. There were days I showed up to class a complete mess, in tears, confusion, exhausted, in my why me mode, which I learned is now my why not me mode. What makes me so special that I wouldn't be having a broken heart at 60? I was in survival mode. I was in freeze, barely standing with everything life had thrown on my plate all at once. And I'll never forget Dr. Paul said to me one day, he said, "You're not crazy. You're in a perfect storm." And he was right. It was the perfect storm. A divorce, legal battles that I never expected, loss of a dear friend, 2 very sick parents, no finances. I was drowning, a lifetime of pain surfacing all at once, and it didn't feel perfect. It felt like destruction. But through his coaching, I started to understand that this was the beginning, not the end. I started to slowly breathe again. And now I'm walking again, up to 6 miles a day, out of pure joy. I go out with friends. I laugh for real, not the fake kind, not the, oh, I'm fine kind, the kind that bubbles up from somewhere I thought was long gone. I don't cry when I hear the songs anymore, the ones that used to gut me, the ones that I actually have gotten up and left a place because I started crying so hard. I sing them, windows down, hair blowing in the wind, singing at the top of my lungs, because my heart and my soul are healing, and it's all unfolding exactly when it's meant to. If you're listening to this and thinking, she's so strong, I could never be like that, let me stop you right there. I'm not strong because I skipped the fire. I'm strong because I stayed in it, and I didn't let it burn me out. I let it burn off what no longer belonged. I became a trauma-informed master coach with a certificate in positivity psychology, not just to teach others how to rise, but to remember that I could too. And the more I showed up, the more I coached, the more I healed, the more I realized this was never about perfection. This was about permission. Permission to be real, to rebuild, to become who I was always meant to be. Right on schedule. This is episode 8, completely different than I had intended. And I'm Vicki Luann, your coach, your Phoenix sister, and living proof that it's never too late to rise. Until next time, stay sacred, stay willing, and keep walking through. Your fire is making something beautiful, and you are never alone, my friend.
She is a warrior, ain't nothing gonna slow her down. She is a warrior, yeah. Gotta get up and go, no matter the road. Gotta keep your head held high. Gotta keep on praying, keep on slaying. Gotta keep that pretty smile. But she's ready to battle, gonna take that enemy down. She fears no evil and holding her ground.